Hi, this is Tim, and in this video I'm going to introduce you to the trial functionality in Book That In. Now, Book That In will allow you to accept trial bookings from your customers. And I'll just start off by walking you through the process that your customer would go through. So once you've set them up, you would see something like this. I've got two classes here, and both of them have trials set up. One has a cost associated with it, so you can add a cost to the trial, so in this case £5, and one of them has a free trial set up, so I've set the cost to 0. With the options to book a trial, you end up with two buttons, one to book the full term and one to book the trial. So in this case, let's book a free trial. When we do that, your customers will see your normal booking form, and they need to book in and use their data on here. So I'll just fill this in. Voucher codes do work on trials if there's a cost associated with them, so you can offer discounts on trials as well. And then people do have to agree to your T's and C's as normal and your privacy policy. I'll tick the boxes there and I'll make the booking. Now, because it's free, it won't ask for payment. It will just confirm the booking and complete it there. When that happens, I will receive a booking email as the business owner, and the customer will receive a booking email confirming all the dates and the details of the booking. And it's as simple as that. Now, if you want to set it up, the way you would do that is you would do that from your group overview. So you'd log into bookthatin.com, go to your group overview, and you'll see your classes on here. If you want to add the trial option to an existing class, then you can click to edit the term. And if you scroll down, you'll see there's an option here that says allow trials, which is set to yes. And in this case, I've got the cost set to £5. I could switch them off, or I could add them back in, and I can change the cost here, switch the bottom and click save. Likewise, when you're setting up a new option, if you create a new class, when you create the term dates, you'll be given an option on the final screen where you've got cost per session to offer trials as well. And when you tick yes there, you can add in a cost or leave the trial set to 0 at that point. And then you would click finish to complete the setup. Please note, the trials will not work with the price bands, so they are specifically for when you use the automatic term and block calculation. So that's how you set it up, and that's how it looks. And the final piece of the puzzle is to explain how it works. So when someone books into a trial, let's click on the attendance register, you'll see they get a yes/no toggle for the next date in the series. So Book That In will automatically book them in for the next date in this block. It won't allow them to pick and choose later dates, and the reason for that is that if when they do book, the system holds their place for the whole term. So it takes up a full place on the term, and it won't let anyone else book that place until either this person has booked in for the rest of the term or you have cancelled their trial booking. You can move it, so if they fail to attend on the first date, then you're able to move it. You can move it to the same class. You use the transfer icon here, transfer it to the same class, and it will transfer it to the next date in the series. That's only for your own benefit. They will still be taking up a place on that class, even though the yes/no toggle is attached to the previous date. But it can be helpful from your point of view as the business owner to be able to see at a glance that they are still booked in for that date and you're expecting them to attend. Once they've attended, if you go into the attendance register and switch that to yes and click save, you will see an icon appear that says send emails. This is the system asking you, do you want me to send an email to anyone who is on a trial and invite them to book for the rest of the term? I'm going to click OK, and that email will send through. And that email now has come through here. And this is the default text, but you can change the text on this email. So it just says, thank you for attending your demo. Sorry, for attending your class. Book your place for the rest of the term, click here. And when they do that, it will take them straight to the booking form that will allow them to book for the rest of the term. And that looks like this. So you will probably want to give them a few days at least in order to book for the rest of the term. And then you may want to follow up with them. You could drop them a text, drop them a message personally to say, did you get the email? Do you want to book in for the rest of the term? If they say they don't, or if you've got to the point where you need to free up the place and you don't think you're going to hear from them, you can just cancel the booking by clicking here, and that will free up the place for the rest of the term. The last thing to say is if you want to edit the email that goes out for trials when people have attended the trial, if you go to Business, go to Company Settings, and then go to your Email tab here. If we scroll down, we can see that we've got 3 options here. We've got the trial attended email, so that's the email that goes out when someone has attended the trial, so when you've selected yes on the attendance register and send the email. And you've also got a trial booking email that goes to the customer, so that's the booking email they receive when they book the trial, and this is the email that goes to you as the business owner when someone books the trial. If you want to edit any of these or see what they say, just click the edit icon here and you can make changes as you wish. So that's it. I hope that is helpful, and if you have any questions, as ever, just email support@bookthatin.com.